He's really cool.
Hey, thanks. I like that. I like that kind of stuff.
Gives you a lot of grit in there, huh?
Yeah. Well, because I was doing full wet reverse delay into.
I have a question about it, but I'm gonna wait.
Yeah, let's wait for it.
Because I've done this before, Brady.
You talk about it before you're supposed to.
No. He just knows. He knows how you're supposed to do it. You don't want to waste all the stuff on.
Like an amateur hour.
I know, man.
Safe.
I know.
Yeah, everybody's recording.
You're not the only one that's mad at me about it. I mean, we're probably good, right?
Good.
All right. Okay. Well. Bolo.
Oh.
So, Coffee and Riffs, another one at Chase Bliss in Minneapolis. And I'm here with Joel, who runs the show. And Tyler.
Tyler runs the show, let's be honest.
Tyler runs the show and taps the keys.
Tyler's the resident synth/keyboardist at the shop. Actually, I just want to touch briefly on his origin story at Chase Bliss because I think it's kind of interesting. We, put out the call that we needed to hire some people. Tyler sent in his resume, and he said he didn't play guitar, and so I was off doing something else, and I was going to respond to him and tell him not to come in because I just thought that doesn't really make sense. But then he came to the shop and introduced himself, and everybody fell in love with him.
Yeah.
Nice.
It was Liz's idea to drive out there.
What a way.
Yeah.
And now he runs the company.
That
So
is
it was a win-win-win.
Worked out well.
gumption. That is determination.
Something. Yeah.
I still remember the shirt he was wearing.
I should have worn it today. I still have it.
It's gorgeous.
Yeah.
It's so cute.
I had
It's
to put on my
multicolored
best.
and it's like a button-up with
Yeah.
short sleeves.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's nice. It's a good one.
That sounds cute.
Yeah.
Like-
It's the same color as this shirt too.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
It's the kind of
got some
shirt
other stuff,
that you go into an organization and know that you're going to get hired.
It's definitely like you're putting a look out there. It was a bit of a gamble because if it's you're going into a situation.
You rolled the dice.
Now that it's work, you definitely know
Yeah.
that that's the shirt you're wearing.
That was the move. Yeah. It worked out.
So,
Anyway, enough about work. Let's talk about music.
Yeah.
Tell us what you're doing here.
Yeah, so I have the OB-6 on top here, and that's I think I have some filtery stuff going on down there, but it's going into it's going stereo out into the CXM, and then that's going to the 2 amps on the side, and I have a little expression pedal just doing the filter on there to do like filter sweep stuff.
that's cool. Yeah.
And then I had the Wurlitzer going into the Empress reverb. I was on like a reverse reverb, full wet, and then that going into the Belle Epoch tape echo, and then going into the Excess with the distortion and the modulation on, just to give it a little bit of movement and then do that kind of like shoegazy thing, but with the Wurlitzer.
I'm probably going to sound kind of silly when I ask this question because I feel like I should know what it was coming from, but sometimes you would play 2 notes and it almost sounded like there's like intermodulation distortion or something. You might have been pressing a swell or something, but what was going on?
I think it might have been, because I had everything on the sequencer just going like, or just like holding out on the sequencer, so sometimes changing between that could make that kind of weird sound.
Okay.
And then
I was into it.
I was changing the delay, so you can sync the delay with like the arpeggiator, and so when you unsync it, you get this weird kind of like modulation sound because the delay times change, and then you can sync them back. So it could have been that, and then also the Excess has modulation on it, so sometimes
might have been the Excess.
the distortion. And the Wurlitzer is so interesting; it has so many like weird harmonics and stuff. So I feel like going into a distortion, you can get a lot of that weird, like just like full frequency kind of sounds that sometimes can like interact with each
I
other.
think that was it actually.
And it
So you had
sounds
the OB-6 through these 2 and
Through
then
these two,
the
yeah.
Whirly through that?
Yep, just mono. Yeah, Trario.
Gotcha.
Yeah,
Trario.
yeah. You thought stereo was cool.
I've heard that 3
Three.
can be more than stereo.
Yeah.
Do you have anybody at Old Blood that is similar that doesn't play guitar?
Well, Blake was playing KILYN. Blake plays guitar too, and drums, but he has a lot of synths and kind of has a focus in that.
Okay.
So-
And it's not like Tyler can't strum a chord.
Sure, yeah.
I could do a thing, but I did have a thought recently. It was kind of weird where I was like, thinking about death as one does, and I was like, what if I die without ever learning how to play guitar?
So it was a weekday.
And it was just, a day ending in a Y. And but I was just like, what if I die and I never learn how to play guitar? And for some reason that it messed with me kind of a lot.
So you've been learning?
I've been dabbling a little bit. It'd be cool to move and then come back and be like, I know how to play guitar now.
Yeah.
Yeah, you come back and you just walk around the office with one without saying anything.
It's kind of like when I learned to whistle. Mike can attest to that. He had to listen to me learn how to whistle for 3 years here.
That's kind of rough.
Yeah, it was bad.
It's a rough thing to throw on somebody.
Yeah, but he's proud of me now.
Tyler's moving to Amsterdam.
Yeah.
You know that.
Yeah.
Yes.
He's heading up our EU shop.
Yes.
Yeah.
EU hub.
Brings me to another question. You definitely can't take this with you.
No, that's gonna live here. This is coming with me.
Yeah, that makes sense. I just thought that maybe you would want to get rid of this.
Oh, yeah. Actually, my parents bought this for me when I graduated from college.
Should I talk to them?
Yeah, maybe they
They're nice people. I talked to them.
Both met them.
Yeah, and it was fun because I'd heard a lot about them before, and then I met them in person, and that's always just a nice experience.
Yeah.
They're a good one. They're good ones.
It's nice to see where people come from.
Yep.
Sometimes when it works out.
I want to be the dad that Tyler's dad was the dad to Tyler. That's my goal.
Yeah,
means a lot.
that's good.
Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah, he's example.
Lots of Dune.
We used to we all read Dune together as my brother said. And then there was when the movie came out, so my two brothers live in Colorado and they went to see Dune together and they texted our group thread and they're like, ha ha ha, we're going to see Dune. But little did they know that weekend my dad happened to be visiting me. So then my dad and me got to go see my dad and I. Oh, he'd be mad if he just heard me say that.
Oh yeah.
He's kind of a grammar guy. Yeah.
He wouldn't be that mad though.
No.
Because he loves his boy. Also, they would do specific days just because he has an older brother and a younger brother.
Yeah.
So he would have days where he just hung out with one kid.
It was like dad's night where you got to do
I
whatever
can
you
tell
want.
from Tyler to this day it means something to him.
Yeah, dad's nights.
the way he describes it. So it's kind of
It means so much. I feel like it meant more as I realized the things that we made him do he did not like doing.
hated him.
Yeah.
Gets motion sick. Tough to play the video games, but still would.
He would play video games
Where
with
Jim.
get sick. Yeah.
All right.
Worms Armageddon.
Worms Armageddon.
Yeah.
So we were talking about with Zach, it's never too late to learn.
Yes,
something new.
exactly.
So I guess
Guitar.
well, being a better dad.
Oh yeah.
Too late to be a dad.
Being a dad. So I'll apply that and
Yeah.
then give my kids personal attention.
Yeah, that's good.
From now on.
It meant a lot, the dad's nights thing. We'd make him hunt for frogs and shit and stuff that is just unreasonable. He would do it. It was our night.
That's pretty awesome.
And they still kind of do it. It's just life now though. They go to
Yeah.
Dune movies and stuff.
Yeah.
Well, that's awesome.
Yeah. It's good.
Well,
job,
Tyler,
buddy.
I'm sorry
Thanks.
sorry to hear that you're moving on to Amsterdam and leaving all this behind you.
I mean, realistically, I'll probably still see you about the same.
Sorry to hear that you put on your button shirt and you're looking for something new over there.
Yeah.
But you'll probably get it.
Yeah. I got it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, you're not quitting. Okay.
No, not quitting.
Okay,
no.
good,
Yeah.
good.
Yeah.
Good. I'm glad.
Kind of a promotion.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm actually embedding you.
I presented it as a
Much
promotion
more.
for myself.
Much more.
Yeah.
Well, that sounded really awesome.
Cool, thanks.
And
Thanks for doing it. Appreciate it.
I really like synth stuff right now.
I don't really like the way that pianos sound in general, so I feel like I'm always running it through weird shit. I mean,
Yeah.
I like the way that this sounds, but
Yeah.
a grand
Like a
piano.
dry piano.
Yeah, just
Yeah.
not into that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I to go along with your repair story for this, I dropped off a broken Fender Super Bassman amp at our authorized Fender repair guy. Coming up on 4 years ago, and haven't heard yet if it's fixed. But
That thing's gonna be so fixed.
yeah, well,
it'll probably be.
someday whenever I get a hold of him. So
Is he not responding? Or?
I mean, he just has his own hours.
Yeah, right. They do that.
Don't really call back. And Protronics, that's for you, man. Still waiting.
Apparently, Tyler's repairman knows a lot of people in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.
That's what I hear.
Yeah, that's
So he must be very busy
Yeah, apparently. Yeah.
because they're out there
Rocking and rolling.
rocking and rolling and not taking it easy.
No.
But breaking stuff, I'm sure.
Yeah.
So
Using Tyler's hardware.
yeah.
Anyway, we don't need to dwell on that.
Yeah, it's
No,
fine.
it's
It's
fine,
fine.
yeah.
We're on a schedule. We need to go.
That's cool.
All right.
job,
Well,
Hey, thanks. Appreciate
Coffee
it.
and Riffs again. And,
Hey.
and
What's that?
I don't know. That's it.
Okay.
Thanks,
cool.
Tyler.
Yeah, thank you guys.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.
You're real good at that.
No, thanks.
We're doing it just like we planned.
Just like we planned.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna do another one of these. This was really good.
Yeah.
Coffee and spliffs.
They're gonna have a lot of those.
I'm still working on mine.
Is the blood? Is that one good?
Yeah, it's good.